Guys, I've just had a brilliant idea. TBC classic.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, dude.
Right, get this, guys. Why don't we add a paid level 58 boost to the game?
Yeah, dude, that sounds like a really good idea.
But won't giving players the ability to skip most of the game's content totally trivialise that content and encourage an unhealthy endgame mindset that we have in retail, further transforming World of Warcraft to be more akin to a mobile game, and therefore consequently destroy the down-to-earth MMO community that we've built over the past 2 years in Classic WoW, not to mention how easily the level boost could be used by botters and gold sellers to inflate the auction house economy to the point where the average player who doesn't buy gold illegally is at a serious disadvantage. Yeah, true. But we'll make loads of money anyway? Oh yeah.
If you clean a vacuum cleaner, do you become a vacuum cleaner?
Alright, so today guys we are going to talk about how bad the TBC character boost is for World of Warcraft and for Blizzard in general. I did actually want to call this video, you know, is the level boost the end of TBC Classic, but I thought that'd be a bit too dramatic. Bear with me on this one because I want to talk about how, you know, how bad this is really going to be, okay? Because I think it's definitely going to be worse than people think. And I'm not saying it's going to totally kill WoW. I think that's, you know, quite a difficult endeavour, but when you look at the other MMOs on the horizon, let's just talk about it. So, first of all, obviously, World of Warcraft over time has become more and more microtransaction-y. That's a new word I've just made, and I've always found it quite confusing because it's a subscription-based game, and you expect a premium service for when you pay a monthly fee for the video game, £120 per year, and then there's a cash shop where you can boost your characters. Okay, you expect it from a game like League of Legends, fair enough. There's a cosmetic shop with League of Legends, it's a free game. Yeah, okay, that's cool. But with World of Warcraft, you have to buy all the expansion packs, and then you have to pay the sub fee, and then you can just pay to just skip most of the game. I mean, in my opinion, it is just a pure symptom of greed. Because, you know, they shouldn't have it in, but they also just can, because they're going to make more money. Like the sketch at the start of this video. It's kind of bad, but who cares? Because we can make loads of money from it. That's probably what goes on in the minds of Blizzard accountants, okay? I'm not going to lie, but this boost has massively demotivated my hype for TBC Classic and for many others too, particularly when you consider how easily people can take advantage of this character boost to, you know, for malicious intent of selling in-game gold to make real money for themselves in the real world, okay? I don't need to go through this really, but obviously, you know, when people can buy gold and more people who are buying gold for real money, it decreases the value of that gold, which puts the prices up for the average player just trying to buy some primals to craft his tailoring gear, okay? Massively makes the game a much more negative experience on their, you know, day-to-day life of playing TBC Classic. And judging by Blizzard's shocking response to the botting and gold selling situation, this issue is definitely not going away because, I quote, Blizzard are doing their best. Okay, they literally said that in an interview. They're doing their best. Do they even log into the game? I mean, I was watching one of my favourite streamers the other day called Voivod, and he was just trying to level in the Arathi Highlands, and the mobs that he was grinding just kept getting, like, even in Arathi Highlands, a small area at the, you know, practically in the middle of nowhere, that there were bots there stopping him from grinding and doing his hardcore leveling challenge. I think there's a chance that the servers on TBC Classic will be extremely inflated, more than people are predicting now, and many people are going to be very angry with it. Okay, which is going to be interesting because a new kid is coming to the block very soon, okay? TBC will probably come out late spring, early summer. In fact, it will have to because New World is being released on the 31st of August, okay? And if they don't release it in time, it is going to mess up that launch. If they release it too close to New World being released, it definitely will mess with the launch of TBC Classic. Now, let's talk a little bit about New World. So, we're going to use a little bit of an analogy. Remember that kid at school? He was always quite a popular kid, and for some reason he always turned up with a rucksack full of sweets and drinks and cans of Coke that he couldn't buy in the school. Okay, because that's considered unhealthy by Jamie Oliver at some point in the mid-2000s. Anyway, and this kid, you know, he used to sell loads of stuff and make loads of money at school. And yeah, that was cool, and he was kind of popular, but you didn't really like him that much because this guy was like making loads of money and you weren't. Okay, that's World of Warcraft. Okay, that is basically World of Warcraft. Now I want you to imagine a new kid is turning up to school. He drives a 1969 Boss Mustang that's like practically falling apart because it's his granddad's. He wears leather jacket, white t-shirt. He's got dreamy curly hair. He listens to heavy metal music, extremely loud. He never drives the speed limit. He's always driving 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. When he takes a shower, he washes his body with shower gel and his hair. Doesn't even muck about with shampoo, and probably eats steak for breakfast. Now, that's basically New World. Okay, there's quite literally is an exciting enigma of reckless uncertainty, because we don't know whether New World is going to be absolutely banging or not. Fair enough. But I honestly think that New World will drag a lot of the population from TBC Classic if it turns out that TBC Classic is a total economical nightmare, okay, and the population will drastically drop off like it just has for Shadowlands. Now, you may be thinking, there's absolutely no way that game is going to be good. It's just the next, flavour of the month, crappy MMO that comes out. It's good for 2 months and then everyone stops playing it for some reason. But, I don't know, guys. I'm not saying it's a WoW killer, because obviously that's a stupid thing to say. But the more I look into New World, the more and more I am quite impressed. And it's very rare that I'm ever impressed by a video game. Fair enough. It might turn out to be absolute pantsy. Come back to this video, comment on it, and say I'm an absolute idiot. Fair enough, go ahead. But we have absolutely no idea how good this game is going to be. Let's just entertain the possibility that there is a chance that this game is going to be pretty good. I mean, MMO fans are desperate for something new because the market is kind of dead, let's be honest. You can only just play WoW and Elder Scrolls Online, right? There's not much choice. Plus, this game has the financial backing of Amazon. Plus, they actually delayed their game by a year so that they could add more content, which was definitely worth it. And when you delay a game, it's actually... You'd think that delaying a game is bad for a game, but it actually turns out to be better for games these days. It's you can talk about the psychology of that, but it's basically delayed gratification, isn't it? The longer you can't have something, the more you want it, okay? But only time will tell whether New World turns out to be an absolutely astonishing game with millions of players. Meanwhile, Blizzard will obviously continue to monetize their game even more on retail and probably even with Classic. Because here's my final thought, guys. Final thought of the day. What are they going to do with monetizing Wrath of the Lich King? Where are they going to take that?